Hello, welcome to Love and Relationship. My name is Ndon Indon. I'm a marriage counselor, relationship coach. And today I want to talk to you about what I title the dynamics of a good relationship. So in other words, relationship dynamics. And I want you to understand that relationships always have a way that they progress. You don't just jump from one level to another. Now, I want to talk about the way a relationship should progress, the right way it should follow. You see, for example, if you meet a person, you start by communicating. You see, there must be a communication one way or the other. I've seen some people who meet someone they like and they don't say anything. And they're just quiet. I don't know, maybe they want the person to receive a word from the spirit and talk to them. I've seen some men like that. They're timid. They don't want to say anything and they keep quiet until maybe somebody else take the woman or begins a relationship with the woman. That's when they get upset and they say, no, I had wanted to talk to you, but what stopped you? So the dynamics of a relationship is that it starts with communication. You must be able to talk to somebody and you must be able to share your heart, your thoughts, your feelings with someone. You can't keep things bottled in and then expect the person to understand you and to be able to follow you. So communication is a key part of a relationship. So if you meet someone, you spend time to communicate, to get to know the person, understand the mindset of the person, the purpose of the person, the vision of the person, who the person is. That is what communication should be about, to get to know one another. You know, these days, the way people do dating, I don't really understand. They just meet one another, they just talk about few things and they end up in the bed and they wake up. It's like we have a relationship. I think that for there to be a good relationship, you need to spend time in communicating, in seeking to know somebody for who the person really is, not for what the person has. A lot of people spend more time to get to know what a person possesses. What do you have? Show me your bank balance. What do you have? Oh, your looks, your beauty, your that. I think that is not the main thing that satisfies in a relationship. So when you are communicating, communicate to find out the person's mindsets, the person's willpower, who the person is, to understand where the person is going, if that is where you are going. So communication is, an important part of having a good relationship. So it starts with communication. And when you communicate with somebody, seek to understand the person. You see, if you don't understand whatever a person is saying, you cannot build on it. Understanding is very important. In fact, I've said to people, love is equal to understanding plus agreement. The more you understand a person and the more that person understands you, the more love is formed, the more love grows, because you cannot work without understanding. So the dynamics of a good relationship, it starts with communication, it grows into understanding, where you can build a common understanding together. You can find people who really are meant for each other, that they have a way they understand one another. They can even understand gestures, they can even understand actions. They can understand other ways of communication that are not verbal. So seek to build understanding. Let there be understanding. Listen, if there is something you are afraid of asking your partner, I think that is a challenge, because you need to understand your partner. And I always say this, please try to avoid wrong assumptions. Because you see, when somebody talks to you, if you don't understand, ask questions. Questions will give you understanding, because whenever you have a misunderstanding, you will assume wrongly and then you will do what you should not do. So the relationship dynamics start with communication, it grows to understanding one another. Let there be understanding. Whatever you want to do in life with your partner, there must be a common understanding. Seek to understand your partner as well as your partner seeking to understand you. So understanding is very important. And when you understand a person, learn to believe in that person. You cannot build a healthy relationship without faith. Faith is a key element in building a healthy relationship. Some people, they want to see before they believe. You cannot just walk with somebody you don't believe in. To be honest with you, I know a lot of great men who did not manifest what they have today or who they are today when they got married. When they got married, it was just about what their partner understood about them, what they communicated to their partner, and their partner understood and believed. You must learn to have faith in someone. I see some people who, they've been communicated to. They understand the person. They know that this person is honest, has a good intention, but they struggle to believe because they want to see before they believe. And you see, a lot of times God has called us to partner with people to help them become that which you want to see. So if you were meant to help the person become that which you want to see, and you don't want to believe to step in to help, how will you see? There's no way you're going to see. So I'm saying to you, listen, you can build a relationship. You can build the best relationship from where you are. Just work with communication and understanding and have some faith in anyone you're working with. Have faith in that person. And this is the same process that goes for even married couples. When your partner communicates to you, seek to understand what your partner is saying and have faith in your partner. Have some faith. If you don't have faith in someone, you cannot prove love to that person. You cannot. I believe that our relationship with God is a call to love, but we must start with faith. If you don't have faith in God, you can't love him. So we must learn to believe in our partner. We must learn to trust. That is why trust is an important element in building a relationship. When one's trust is broken, that means you don't have faith in the person anymore. You cannot build a solid, loving relationship. So in your relationship, please work with these dynamics. Always learn to communicate your intentions, what you have to do, and give room for your partner to understand you. And I say to married couples, learn to explain what you want. Explain it. Let the goal be that your partner should understand you, not that your partner should follow you or just do whatever you want your partner to do. Spend time in helping the person understand you. Because even you wouldn't follow something you don't understand. And even if you follow something you don't understand, you're not going to follow with all of your heart. So understanding is very important. And then when you understand, believe. After you believe, for those who are still working towards coming into marriage, then when you believe, you can talk about love. Love comes after communication, after understanding, after believing, and love comes after having faith in a person. Love is not something that, I see people talk about love at first sight. Listen, I believe a lot of people mistake attraction for love. You can be attracted to somebody, but for you to really love a person for the long run, you have to be able to know and understand that person. Except, God has revealed this to you. Some other way you got to know the person or to understand the person. Because your love must be based on something. Your love must be based on something. And you cannot even talk about love if you don't even have faith in the person. So that's why I'm sharing this as a way that relationship progresses. As a married couple, this is also a way you can progress your relationship. Always learn to communicate. Couples who communicate, they grow in love easily. They work together easily. Always learn to communicate. Always give room for your partner to understand you. And learn to believe in your partner even when you don't see. As long as you understand, you can trust, you can believe. And when you believe, now support the person. For those who have been married, the support you give to your partner is love. If you believe, support. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going nowhere. Some things look like, it's not really taking off. Support. Be there. Stand. Believe that one day things are going to change. There are many men, many women who build their life after many years. But somebody needed to support them. Somebody needed to stand by them. So I want you to stand by your partner. And for those who are still single, please don't jump to love without believing in someone first. Get to know what the person is about, have some faith in the person, and help the person to build up. I just want to, leave a secret for our ladies, single ladies. A man who really believes you love him is a man who feels that you are helping him. Is a man who sees you as a helper, not a taker. Some ladies come to take, some come to help. When you help a man, he indirectly sees that as love. So you cannot help if you don't believe in him. So I will say to the ladies, please, you see, a lot of time people say, what age difference should we have? I'm not going to talk about age difference because I've seen a lot of age differences that still work out. But the major thing is, find a man you can believe in. For the ladies, a man you can believe in him even at the level you've met him, and you can support him to grow. That is love for that man. And for men, I also say, find a woman that you also believe in, that she has what it takes to help you. Not a woman you will mistreat, not a woman you think you are doing her a favor by marrying her. No, it must be somebody you respect as well, somebody you can care for, and you want to work together with that person. Friends, I believe if these foundations of love are there at the beginning, it will be easy to build a good relationship going forward. So let us work with the relationship dynamics. Let's communicate, let's understand, let's believe, let's have faith in one another, and let's love and support. Thank you very much for joining me today. Until next time, God bless you.